Look at AMC go, guys. It's up about 14, almost 15% right now. And if we zoom in a little bit here on the 4-hour chart, we can see clearly the ascending triangle that we outlined a couple of videos ago is playing out. We can see we broke out of about $8 and about 20 cents today. And the stock, mind you, is up about $1.08 on the day. So it opened at about, I think, 7, or rather it closed yesterday at about 7 something, whatever. So it's up a decent amount here. We're breaking out. And if you look here, guys, on this 4-hour chart, if we zoom in a little bit, we have a wide open window now pretty much to about $10.25, $10.50, right? Maybe you could argue $10 to $10.50, right? So, I mean, this could continue the momentum, no doubt about it. And I think the intraday high was almost $9. If we pull the intraday chart up, you guys will see, yeah, about $8, rather $9. If we're looking at the exact price, it was $8.97. So we've pulled back from that point, which makes sense. Some profit taken, about an 8-9% pullback. And now AMC is starting to get more buying pressure at this 50 moving average on the 1-day, 1-minute chart. So it does look like we are getting buying pressure. The uptrend looks like it's continuing. So at this point, AMC, again, we could be seeing that move past $9, $10, as overall, going back to the 4-hour chart, the trend has been reversing. I mean, I'm not saying this is the bottom or anything crazy like it's going to go all the way back to $30 or something like that. But if we look here, I mean, the proof's in the chart. We are above the moving averages now. We're at a multi-month high. We're breaking out. I mean, we've already almost doubled up from $5 to almost $9, like I said, earlier today. So momentum is turning here. I mean, could it fizzle out in the teens? For sure it could. But in the meantime, I think there could be some more upside here on AMC. And as always, I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. And let's see its competitor here, or maybe not its competitor, but AMC and GameStop, they're kind of like Batman and Robin, right? So let's see how GameStop is doing. Probably nothing, right? Yeah, GameStop's up 2%, nothing crazy on this one. Maybe this one follows tomorrow or later today. I mean, we've seen that happen before. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to move. Obviously, I'm just speculating here, guys. But AMC's up a ton, and when that happens, I'm always, looking at GameStop as well, right? As they're the two top dogs, right? Batman and Robin, whoever's Batman, whoever's Robin, I don't know. But I'm always watching both of them. When one of them is moving and the other one's kind of cooling off or not doing anything yet, because the other one could always follow. That happens sometimes, right? And it looks like here on GameStop, the intraday high, and we did see a bit of a squeeze here earlier in the day. It went from $25.50 to about $27.50. It ran up 7% in the span of 10 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty decent move there. A ton of volume came in. So all I'm saying is, guys, watch out. It could potentially run back up again and maybe start going up 5, 10, 15%. I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure. All I'm saying is that's what I'm watching out for, right? So now look, AMC's up 15, 16%. It's moving up even more as I'm making this video, guys. You can see here now it's up to $8.40. So yeah, this looks like it is building momentum in the midst of an overall red day. We'll break down the markets more in another video later today, guys. But let's briefly look at them right now. SPY is at $406, down about 0.2% after having an extraordinary day yesterday. As you guys know, the markets completely crushed it yesterday, and now it's pretty much cooling off, which makes sense. It's down a little bit, pretty much just consolidating, in my opinion, from what we're seeing here from the aftermarket yesterday to the pre-market today, and so far the price action from today intraday. It's pretty much, again, just consolidating. So SPY looks decent still. If we pull up the 4-hour chart, looks like bulls are still in charge, in my opinion, and maybe not on the yearly chart, but on the 4-hour chart. Well, maybe not even on the 4-hour chart now. Wait a second. Well, no, they are still. Because we took the highs out, right? I just confused myself for a second. We took the highs out from November. Now we're at 410, 415, right around the highs from the middle of September. This is going to be a big spot for the bulls. If they get through there, yeah, there's going to be some more upside. If Triple Q starts cracking above 295, which right now is fighting with that point, there could be more upside to 310, 315. So let's see what other stocks are moving. Guys, let's see what Tesla's doing. Last I checked, Tesla was ripping. So yeah, yesterday Tesla had a pretty big day. If you guys caught it, it went from 180 all the way to 195 intraday, which was an 8% move in the span of just 3.5 hours. I mean, that's the kind of move that we can see. And of course, a lot of that is due to, pretty much all of it is due to Jerome Powell, his speech at, in Washington, D.C. yesterday. And that's what sent the overall markets up, as you guys know at this point. And Tesla's gains are pretty much holding, where it's down a little bit when I'm filming. It's down 0.25%, but the gains are still holding in terms of holding above 190, 195, which is right around where we've been holding in the aftermarket hours as of yesterday, the pre-market today, and of course all of intraday today. So let's see what Tesla does at this point. Obviously, I'm still in the camp of bears are clearly, in charge. I think there could be more downside on Tesla. I'm not completely buying into this rally quite yet, but hey, if you're in this, if you caught this move, it's great. Kudos to you. You made some good money, but I'd be careful right now because we're right by the 180 SMA. This could be a sticking point, but if it does break out of, let's say, $200, $205, maybe I'm going to look like an idiot, right? Because at that point, it could really start reversing, at least in the short term, maybe back to 225, 230, maybe past that point. We shall see, guys. And you could also argue, hey, there's an inverse head and shoulders on Tesla, right? Which there kind of is. If we pull this up, we have the left shoulder, the head right here. You guys can see it if it wants to work. There we go. And then we have the right shoulder right here. So let's see if 200 breaks, 205 breaks, that's a big spot for Tesla. That's where this could start playing out. And again, that's where I'd look like an idiot, right? So, yeah, what do you guys think about AMC and Tesla? Of course, they're not the two most popular stocks because that's not true. But in the retail community, you can't argue. They're definitely in the top 5, top 10. I mean, they're definitely in the top 5, top 10, depending on who you're talking to. So that's my take on those two right now, as again, we're seeing AMC making a big move and Tesla at a big pivotal spot right now on the chart. So let's see what else is looking like it's running right, looking pretty decent right now. Shop is up another 5%. Look at that. Look at the strength in Shopify in the midst of a red day. We're down overall all across all indexes right now, except for the metals. Metals are doing very well. I'll probably make another video covering gold and silver. Those two are crushing it right now. But Shopify, before we wrap the video up, let's look at this. Shopify is now taking the highs out from the middle of November with today's move. Again, it's up 5%, up over $2. And to me, guys, it looks like it's going now to test $45, which was the high from the middle of August. Then if $45 breaks, $48, $49, which was the high from the beginning of May. If that point breaks, now we're talking a legitimate breakout, full breakout on Shop, which we're not there yet, but that could be right around the corner. Who knows? I mean, it's possible, right? So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you all as always. And if you want some free stocks from Moomoo and from Webull, those links down below help out the channel and you get some free stocks. And you could also, if you want, check out my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, call outs, all that good stuff, morning update videos, exclusive access to me throughout the day. That is on Patreon down below. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Cheers. See you in the next one. Peace out.